Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. So, I am ready, I think, to try a reboot of the Mali playthrough. The last time we tried Mali, the West African Pagans, was on version 1.02, I think it was, and there's been a number of changes that are going to affect this religion. Back in that patch, they couldn't raid, and there was some other notable changes that affected them. And we kind of just sort of sat around, didn't do much of anything. And then the game ended, because somehow my dynasty got all messed up. And so we're going to just try again. You know, because I thought it was a lot of fun, and I think that the West African Pagans deserve a fair shot, don't you? Now, we did Bambuk last time. I don't really see any problem with being Bambuk, although Sonke would probably be a weaker start. But we're already up against some pretty rough stuff. So how about we go... I think I'm actually going to start as a Duke. I don't normally start as a Duke, but I'm going to start as the Duke of Ghana, just because, you know, we face the Iracide and the Umayyad dynasties that usually combine fairly quickly, and it ends up being a very, very big chokehold on the West African Pagans. So, then again, it just doesn't... never mind, it's not my style. We've got to be Bambuk. We're going to do Bambuk. We're going to do the ruler designer, though. And it's gonna be Monday. Sure. And should we pick an emblem? Yeah, let's... Oh, I can't do that? Gotta pick a... Oh yeah, that's the one right there. Spears. Sounds good. Okay, we need a good name. Oh, perfect! Naturally. With the Count of Bambuk, and our dynasty will be named Bambuk. And I'll go ahead, I'll name my first character, I think just for fun, I'm going to name him Lavernius, in honor of somebody special. You know who you are, Lavernius. Just had our 5,000 subscriber special. It got me thinking about history, all the places that, you know, everything that's come and gone. Now we're starting off as a Duke, so, or excuse me, as a Count, so we want to be a very good, sneaky fellow. And this is vanilla CK2, so actually, you know what? I think maybe diplomacy might be better. Let's go with diplomacy. I am going to take a level 4 education because that'll help me to train my sons to be good. Lavernius Bambuk. And we'll pick a few traits. How about we go with wounded for sure. That's just a very easy trait to start the game with because it almost heals instantly. Let's see, what else shall we take? Certainly don't want anything super bad. Lustful, I think, is actually a good trait, personally. Greedy is fine. Slothful, I don't mind taking because you get so many extra points for it. 15, and it's only -1 to each stat. Granted, your vassals don't like it, but we're starting as a Count, so we don't have very many vassals. Deceitful and Craven, I think we will take, because we can get rid of Craven through combat and through hunting. And Deceitful, whatever, I just want to plot. Cynical, we're not going to have very much piety. Cruel, sure, and we're good to go. Now, anytime I start the game off with the wounded trait, one thing I do like to do is I start off with just a little bit of extra health to kind of make sure that we don't die right away. In fact, yeah, just a little bit. You know what? Okay, I'm not going to do that this time because we're going to start very young, and I'm going to go with lots of base stats. First number is the base. The second number is what you're actually at, so we don't need that much intrigue. I usually like to have learning start right at like 7 points, so you still have the learning ambition. And we'll go ahead and go, so 21, 15, that's pretty good. Having mostly more diplomacy. And I do like to have even numbers because you get extra opinion based on your state stewardship, or state diplomacy, excuse me. So let's go with just a tiny bit less intrigue, one more there, one more there. We'll start as a 19-year-old, and that's it. So fire away. We're ready to go. Bambuk. Round 2. Fight. Now, I'm not going to be absolutely gamey and just, you know, kill everyone, but we are going to have to kill our liege, because that's just what you do. That's just part of how it works. We need an ambition. Let's go ahead and take the ambition to get married, so we get a little boost to piety. Find a good... Oh, look at her. Midas touched. Monday, just like me. West African, just like me. She's perfect. Look at all that stewardship. It's lovely. Yeah, we'll take that one. I'm going to lose 100 prestige for it, but that's okay. And since we only have one county, it makes this stuff pretty easy to decide. So we'll do that, and we'll go ahead and build a spy network in our... Is it my liege? Yeah, he is my liege. And let's go ahead and... Why don't you go talk to yourself in the corner, old man? Make yourself like me. Just convince yourself that I'm a nice guy. And let's try to make our liege like us a little bit better. And I'm not going to worry about maximum feudal levies just yet, because we don't have any people who that would apply to. This guy really does not like me. Slothful, craven, cruel. Yeah, apparently I picked all the traits that make him not like me. And we're off. In recognition... This happened last time, too. I have decided to grant you the sheikdom of Mali in recognition of your service and your nobility of spirit. Well, thank you. Now I am a double count. That didn't take long at all. This is a about equal county. Doesn't make me quite as much money, although that'll probably update soon. Unless these guys just like hate me. Do you hate me? He might hate me. So our goal, what we want to do is, do we need the money? No, yes, no, yeah, I'm gonna do everything I can to get money. I'm gonna stockpile money. We don't have a tremendous amount of mercenaries, just the Ghanan band, but we're gonna need to save up enough money to hire these mercenaries so that we can go attack this guy before he gets consumed by the Umayyad dynasty. If we can break this thing up, then we'll have our gateway into the rest of the world. Right now he's got just 2,600 men, so we just need to become the Duke. So let's start off by, let's see, what do we want to do? I do need a son. A hidden modifier that you pick up for choosing the have a daughter or have a son ambition is that you get a 25% boost to your fertility, which is very significant. So let's go ahead and try to have a son, just to get a kid out quickly, because, you know, the game would end right now if we don't. Now we do have 2 castle holdings, my vassals. Let's get this all organized. They all hate me. Of course they do. Okay, I need to wait until I'm no longer wounded, and then I'm going to need to definitely start going on some hunts and stuff. See if we can get rid of those traits. Got him kind of liking me a little bit more. Technology's low. We're still a count, so we don't really get much tech. And I am playing with a couple sub-mods. You might notice that I've got new borders, rivers, textures, which just makes the game look cleaner and neater and prettier. I'm also playing with the No Hassles Vassals mod, which allows you to raise your banner on specific counties so that you don't have to manually hand out holy ward targets and stuff. And I'm also playing with the Ransom All mod. So if you have prisoners, you can just click a button and it'll ransom them. So it just makes it quicker for massive empires. What do you want? Make me Chancellor? Sounds good. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm not plotting yet, which I probably should. I see no reason to murder my own wife. I do want to, I do think I'm going to raise my banner here. And then I'm going to put myself in charge of this army. Oh shoot, that's interesting. Hey, I might have noticed kind of like a bug with the No Hassles Vassals thing. I'm at court in Ghana. I can't actually put my person, huh. When you have a liege, you can't actually use No Hassles Vassals. Interesting. Because I can't control where I go. Excuse me, not when you have a liege. When you are when you're a character that does something for him. When you're on the council for your liege. Oh well, that's fine. Not a big deal. We don't have to do it now. I'm not going to be giving away land anytime soon, really. Alright, so we're just basically waiting for... Does anyone want to kill him? Can we bribe just one person, maybe? There's nothing like starting the game off with a good old-fashioned murder. Oh god, I give you 20 gold, you still won't do this? How dare you? You thieving wench. I need to find somebody who has a plus score next to his name. If anybody. There we go. This guy. You better join me. You need to have at least one person supporting the plot. You can't plot on your own. If I could get above 100%, it'd be even better, but there's still a chance he might die. And his wife's not pregnant yet, so we could just inherit the duchy. Chief Livernius would be off to a very good start. West African Pagans. Let's try to get a grip on what this religion does. So we get extra garrison, tremendous amount of morale in provinces of our religion, tons of defense. So as long as we're fighting in our own territory, we get huge defensive bonuses, like incredible bonuses. And our garrisons, again, are monstrous. We actually have a larger garrison than we have as a levy. Oh, and we can raid now. Maybe we should raid. I can only raid counties that actually are bordering me. So, although we could go up there and just burn that thing to the ground. After a pleasant evening with a very special friend of mine, I found my purse empty. Luckily, it didn't carry, or I didn't carry that much gold with me. That must be an event from being lustful. And there's my wife's pregnancy, as expected. As fertile as I am, being lustful, and having the ambition to have a son. That is a lot of horniness. Use it. Yeah, let's, excellent. So, got 50 gold from that event. That's nice. Somebody that I targeted in Ghana must have either had some corruption or been a homosexual, like a closet homosexual, and rather than to get outed, they, would have preferred to pay me money. We should probably use that money to get some more people on board with the murder. They don't have a lot of plot power, but yeah, unfortunately I really can't get anybody else. I'm gonna save pretty much all my money, unless I'm using, oh, we have Gavelkind Succession. For some reason, again, I still think this is a bug. They haven't fixed it yet, but West African Pagans are allowed to elect Ultimogenitor, which is weird. But sure, we'll make my wife lustful. Why not? Gavelkind, more children. We'll make things messy and challenging and fun. Hey, and we actually had a son who is weak. Little brat. That's too bad. Well, at least we had a son the first chance, so let's try to get a little bit more piety. We'll go, or not piety, but a little bit more prestige by picking that. If we can get to 8 learning, we'll gain an extra 100 prestige, which offsets the facts that we lost 100 marrying that woman. His wife's still not pregnant, so we're looking okay. We'll set her a special interest temporarily. And he can only hold 2 counties, so... I'm surprised my wound hasn't gone away yet. Alright, so there goes the wound. Didn't think... all I have to do is just say something about it, and then the problem will go away. Alright, so we can invite holy men. We apparently cannot do a summer fair or any kind of feasting. As pagans, we just don't care about that kind of thing. Instead, we'll wait till September, and we'll go on a grand hunt. Ideally, we'll get rid of Slothful, maybe even get rid of Craven. Maybe pick up Ambitious and Diligent, it's possible. And when we do that, we might be able to get this character to get some of these other characters. Oh, perfect, look at that. Got another person who will join us. Get some more people on board who would want to murder this guy, so we can inherit the duchy. Now again, I could have just started as a duke, but where's the fun in that? Gotta be able to say you started from a single county. Well, he gave me one right away, but still, basically a single county. I'm the epitome of a statesmanship. Oh, don't forget to hunt. Okay, we're going to slow it down a little bit. My young wife has taken a passion for romantic poetry. She keeps reading any sort of romantic poetry she can get a hold of. Wow, I can make her even more fertile. Jeez. I mean, I already made her lustful. Yeah. Apparently poetry makes you fertile. Okay, so it's September the 1st. Ready now. Okay, time to go on hunt. We're going to go on as many hunts as possible. 2 or 3 maybe. Try to get rid of some of these bad traits. I'm effectively trading risk in order to have a better base stat to start the game off with. Let's face it alone with our spear. So we lose Craven, but we're very likely to get wounded again. And we're wounded. So we're not going to go on any more grand hunts, but we got rid of Craven. So, that's good. Plus, Scarred isn't really a bad trait. Gets you a little bit more prestige. So now that we're not Craven, there's a chance people will like us better. But like this, the main reason that someone like this woman doesn't like me is that I'm slothful and I have negative prestige. So I really hope that that learning event fires soon. Now, she's pregnant, and yet I didn't find out about it. So I'm going to do one little quick check. Let's go into the message settings. People set a special interest. And events. No. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Would it be under, like... I'm looking for pregnancy. Is pregnancy an actual listed event? Intrigue. No. Dynasty. There we go. Child is born. I know there's an event that happens for me when my wife gets pregnant. Oh well. We'll just have to, I guess, manually pay attention to it. I've got her listed here, so... we might have to murder this woman. Actually... since I know I can get these people back, let's do a quick check, see if we can murder her easier than we can murder him. Not even close. Alright, well... that's too bad. Come on, click, click. And we're right back where we were. That guy's close. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm going to wait till I get this other person to join, then I'm going to wrap this one up here, and in the next video we will start, hopefully, murdering him. And then as soon as we murder him, we'll take over Songhai, and then we're going to immediately attack the Irisid. Irisid. Because Umayyad is already expanded down here, which is just annoying. Gosh, it's just so frustrating how quickly they expand. I don't know, does he have, like, claims on everything? I thought this guy started with claims. Must be the 1066 start. Okay, alright, we'll wrap it up here. See you again in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.